After months of anticipation, Minecraft's new IKEA store is getting ready to open its doors for a grand opening.
The 70,000 block store will have thousands of items on hand. There's also the famous IKEA restaurant that it serves up their world-famous Swedish meatballs. Flintlock is live there today to see what the buzz is all about.
That's right. As opening hour draws closer, the crowd is beginning to gather and shoppers seem to be getting increasingly excited for what they can expect inside.
Attention shoppers, thank you for coming. We're happy to have you today, but we kept you waiting long enough. So without further ado, the store is now open.
Let's get lost! New paint, I won't worry about it.
SCP-3008, the Infinite IKEA. That's what customers had unknowingly wandered into that opening day. An anomaly with the appearance of a simple furniture store. It is a structure of impossible size, a labyrinth with no end, extending far beyond the limits of what could physically be contained within the dimensions of the retail unit. Surviving in this place would bring unique challenges, for unlike standard Minecraft, there were no underground caves, no common ores, and no available trees to chop down. Inside IKEA, the players had nothing but endless aisles and manufactured furniture. If they wanted materials, they'd have to find them scattered throughout the store plots themselves. The store was overflowing with a wide variety of items that players could make use of. And in order to carry all these extra items, there were various IKEA bundle bags scattered about the store, which could help organize inventories of the many different items, foods, and goods. Some quickly discovered cafeterias and dining areas that were stocked with trays of Swedish meatballs. Kitchen sections offered knives and frying pans that could double as weapons. Even cast iron pots could be used as improvised helmets. And a few clever survivors discovered that electronics, such as TVs, microwaves, and fridges, could be smelted into iron. These players soon became the most well-equipped in the server, and they began recruiting others to gather as many of these items as they could, while attempting to keep this secret for themselves. Even stuck inside, it seemed they had everything they needed. So why would anyone want to leave?
I'm gonna head to 200. Oh, get up!
Okay.
Build up.
When the lights went out, it sent the entire store into total darkness, and every player quickly learned nighttime is when things get dangerous.
Excuse me, the store is now closed. Please exit the building.
Here in this place existed other humanoid entities. While superficially resembling humans, they possessed exaggerated and inconsistent bodily proportions, often described as being too short or too tall. They possessed no facial features, and, in all observed cases, wore a yellow shirt and blue trousers consistent with the IKEA employee uniform, nicknamed the Staff. These were the things roaming the store, and now the players were trapped inside with them. These entities could climb, break blocks, and crawl through narrow gaps. Players had to quickly begin building makeshift bases or pillar away. Despite the initial shock, the civilians trapped inside were able to repel the Staff with few losses. The lights came back on, and the strange, faceless employees became passive, going into a docile and unresponsive state. And the cafeterias had also restocked with more delicious meatballs. Food would not be a problem. But with danger lurking every night, this would be a war of attrition. Some players focused on putting efforts into simple barricades, while others looked upward, eyeing the towering support pillars as potential strongholds away from the roaming employees on the ground floor, or even as potential escape if they were able to somehow reach the store's ceiling. But everyone knew one thing. If they wanted to see another day in the Infinite IKEA, they'd have to try and work together. Because who knew how long they'd be trapped here?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, bitch. What are you gonna
Alright, listen up, you worthless convicts. Listen up. Eyes front. I said eyes front. Now that I have your attention, let's begin. My name isn't important. My rank isn't either. All you need to know is that I am in charge of making sure you enter the store today. Now, you all may be wondering why you're here. That's classified. You may be wondering who we are. That is also classified. As you may remember, one of our agents approached each and every one of you and gave you an offer. You could either wait out your term on death row, or you could volunteer to participate in our experiment. Obviously, you agreed to cooperate. Provided you can survive an entire month in IKEA behind me, you get to go free. This will be your new home. You will eat, sleep, and bathe here. When the gates open, you will have 2 minutes to enter the store. Any individuals who refuse to comply will be shot. Any who attempt to escape before the serve time is up will also be shot. Any questions?
That's quite mean.
Those are not. What are you gonna do? Shoot me, huh?
So what
Hey,
was
buddy, you're not being very kind.
Forever! This is forever, guys!
I have a question. I have a question.
The D-Class had finally arrived and entered into the IKEA. But all of them were criminals, death row inmates, assigned to this role based on more interesting applications. Some fell back into old habits, stealing from others to survive.
It's this guy.
This is for you.
It's this guy?
Yeah, this is the guy.
This is the guy that's taking all our shit.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? No?
Come back. Aw.
You spooked him. You spooked him.
I scared the skeleton.
But most integrated surprisingly well, living alongside civilians and becoming part of the settlements that began to form. Several major factions had emerged within the Endless IKEA. The Stars, a group driven by the simple hope of seeing the night sky again, led by Furious Plays and her closest friend, Kat. They were the first to establish a reliable water source using water bottles and a cauldron, which I didn't even consider because there's no other easily accessible way to get water in the store.
Look over here!
The stars got water! The stars got water!
Pillar 6, founded by Bilster. This faction constructed a base high on one of the massive support pillars. They eventually reached the ceiling itself, only to discover that there was no escape there. Still, Pillar 6 refused to give up, continuing their efforts to find a path to freedom for everyone. Even though it was one of the smaller settlements in the server, Bilster was well liked among many of the other settlement leaders, and would soon organize one of the first peace talks. The Global Occult Coalition, or GOC, led by Thomas. The GOC focused on protecting as many civilians as possible and keeping the peace. They were also very open to sharing their resources and information with other groups. Safe Haven, run by the siblings Luum the Elf and Lika Pebble, Safe Haven was built atop the towering IKEA shelves. It became the first settlement to uncover one of the rarest resources in the anomaly, dirt, and successfully grow an IKEA tree.
I don't know how we get another or gravel.
My god.
My gosh, it's a tree.
Chadwick!
You don't know what this means.
Beyond these, there were a few other scattered groups throughout the IKEA. One of these groups was rapidly growing in size, as various D-Class seemed to be gathering in one location. This place would soon be known as the Citadel. A D-Class known as Cursed had gathered many of his fellow inmates and intended to lead them on a new path.
So you see, everyone else says that this is more or less a trap they want to escape, right?
Yeah.
Why would we want to escape?
Exactly.
This is a second chance. This world is a new world. One where there is no laws, where we can make our own laws.
We love the IKEA.
So why not make the most of this and take this place over?
No, yeah. I mean,
make it our own.
The Citadel viewed life inside the IKEA not as a prison, but as a second chance. Cursed envisioned it as the foundation of a new empire, one built entirely within SCP-3008. And with 50 possible D-Class to rally to his cause, it could become one of the most powerful settlements in the IKEA. Only time would tell. But some D-Class personnel had started going missing, and it wasn't due to the staff. A man named Tamer, a former chemistry teacher who now led a group called Nay, detained a D-Class individual, locking them in a cell and interrogating them. During this interrogation, his group uncovered the truth behind their origins. This particular D-Class, named Extra, also had quite the rap sheet against them. For Tamer, it reframed everything. He had watched his fellow shoppers try and build new lives for themselves, peacefully working together, and now he was being told that convicted murderers and violent offenders had been released into the same aisles unsupervised. So, his group made a choice. Anyone in an orange jumpsuit would be detained or executed for their crimes if needed. The staff were already dangerous. He refused to let human criminals make the place worse. Tamer was later informed that a congregation of D-Class personnel had been spotted near a growing settlement. Believing it to be another containment opportunity, he assembled a small team and set out under the cover of night, not fearing the staff. What he didn't know was that they were heading to the new location of the Citadel.
People,
People!
Emerald.
I can't see anything.
Gamer, I see you
Let us
D-class.
in, we're getting chased.
I think he's an bandit.
Wait,
No, what?
Okay.
Guys, don't get close to
We are
them.
not bandits. We are not.
He was met by a very unfriendly welcoming party. Among them was Kaz, a mad scientist who had begun reverse engineering IKEA electronics. Redstone lamps had been converted into crude battery weapons, unstable but quite deadly. And the D-Class were well armed with many of these devices.
Stop bridging up.
Listen.
Stop bridging up.
Listen, you can point that gun.
Obviously, Tamer's group wasn't welcome, and the group quickly departed. But something had to be done about the Citadel. Rather than launching another direct confrontation, Tamer chose subterfuge. Tamer and his head spy, King Danilo, discussed disguising themselves with creeper heads, and planned to slip into the Citadel unnoticed, attempting to figure out how many people were inside and how many of them were D-Class. Bilster, leader of Pillar 6, had overheard the discussion, viewing Nay's plans as a direct threat to the fragile balance inside the IKEA. So, he decided to warn the Citadel. And when morning came, they would be ready.
I'm part of Pillar 6.
Over here.
It was no, that's me. It's me. You guys.
Behind you.
It didn't take long for Tamer to realize that his plan had been discovered.
Run, Gozer, run!
Ah, good shot.
Caught off guard, King Danilo was captured before he could escape. Tamer managed to flee, but his head spy was dragged back into the Citadel and placed under guard. Interrogation followed. Cursed, the founder of the Citadel, saw an enemy spy inside their walls. To him, the solution was simple: execution. A message had to be sent. But Bilster did not like what he heard from his supposed new allies.
If you just want to kill people, that's not law and order. That's chaos. If you truly want to provide a safety sanctuary around this place, you do not do random killings.
He would not allow the Citadel to become an execution ground, nor permit mob justice to decide a man's fate. Despite mounting pressure, he intervened.
I say that we just do an actual trial. If we don't do it like human beings, we're animals. And this place ain't safe. This place is just chaos. We ain't gonna have chaos. Emperor or not.
Insisting King Danilo be imprisoned instead and held under constant watch. Sparing King Danilo's life, however, would prove to be a mistake, as one of Tamer's men managed to infiltrate the Citadel guard rotation, and when the moment came, King Danilo was gone before the Citadel realized anything was wrong. Not long after the breakout, the press, a makeshift news group that had established a broadcasting station inside the IKEA, requested an interview with Tamer.
Thank you for having us.
Glad you like it.
Yes, well, I guess we can just get started. First, I would like to ask, how did this group become, well, a group?
In a world where criminals are apparently justified to live amongst us, why not work together with actual hard-working people?
Mm-hmm. And when you say criminals, are you referring to D-Class, I'm assuming?
Yes, I'm referring to D-Class.
Had you had any prior altercations with D-Class before the Citadel incident?
Yes.
Can you... How did those go?
Well, let's just say they won't be committing any crimes anymore.
Okay.
However, it has come to my information that the D-Class, we also know, are very dangerous criminals who should be exterminated, or at the very least tortured to the last brim, have been getting harbored at the Citadel as a safe haven. So no, we don't really respect the D-Class, and we do not respect the ideology of the Citadel.
Okay. Thank you for all that information. That was a lot, actually.
Tamer made his stance on the D-Class quite clear. He had no interest in their belief that this was a second chance at life. In order to keep the IKEA safe, the Citadel would have to be removed, one way or another. The day began as normal, but there were some rumors that began to spread among the customers. People had begun seeing things.
You were under the ground?
What's
there
down
might be
there?
other, cursed, very cursed stuff.
An IKEA beneath the IKEA.
What is this?
Gang, I'm a little
mysterious
scared.
ladder. What is that? What is that? Oh, you're gonna die. We know who's dying first. Oh my god, it's so far down.
Don't say that, I'm scared. Employees only?
Is that mean IKEA employees or?
It's a really big empty space that's dark.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
The first section was a warehouse, stretching far beneath the store. Endless rows of industrial shelving rising into the darkness, occasionally stacked with raw materials, resources untouched by the customers or settlements above. It was a scavenger's dream, except for the strange staff that lurked down here as well. The employees who wandered here were distorted, voices warped.
Excuse me, the store is now closed.
That's a lot, actually. Yo. Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no.
The staff were also more common here, and far more aggressive, always believing the store to be closed. Beyond that lay abandoned IKEA floor sections, decayed and long forgotten, as if the store above had been built on top of something older. There were a few safe havens. A smaller IKEA nestled inside the larger one, which was well lit and gave travelers a place to rest. There were also a few safe houses built by the players, including one known as the Halfway Home, which was a halfway point between the showroom level and the basement below. At the far edge of the map basement territory was the Pillar Forest, massive irregular columns of cracked concrete. The staff here, variants of the familiar creaking mob, but having no tether to limit how far they could follow a customer. Despite the danger, expeditions were launched, and every major group sent teams into the basement level, driven by the same belief. If there was an exit, it would possibly be down there.
Mangrove? Yeah, almost anything.
The first group to succeed in charting large sections of the basement was the Rats, led by Gappy.
We're gonna make sure everyone knows about this, because I don't think this information should be withheld from anyone.
And soon, people like Jack Von Cat became guides, leading others through the safest known paths. And then, someone found something. Aster. Atop some copper scaffolding was a vent, barely large enough to crawl through. It led to a sealed elevator shaft and a strange employee-only area, possibly an exit. Wanting to keep the knowledge to himself, Aster sealed the passage and covered the vent, intending to tell only those he trusted. He was part of a group known as the Yowie Panlanders, friends who had come to the IKEA to shop together and ended up trapped. But now, with a chance to escape, they were determined to take it. Kavzi, one of the Panlanders, was briefed by Aster on the escape route. There was, however, one person she refused to leave behind, so she set out to find them.
Hostile, I personally don't see a reason to turn them away. Because we've been helping like everyone who comes in here. I don't see why we need to start doing anything now. You know,
There's people with
it's
creeper heads.
Gang, are we in danger?
Hello.
Oh,
no, is there a gang?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
I don't know.
Are you in danger?
Wait a minute. I think I recognize that voice.
John's
Give
so
me
paranoid about all this.
Give me everything. No, JK. Badger, where are you?
Cosby!
Badger.
Oh!
Badger.
Oh my god!
What is this place? Why are so many people here?
Okay.
Under the disguise of a creeper mask, she surprised her friend Badger, who had been living among the stars. But now, Kavzi needed to speak in private with Badger about the escape that Aster had discovered.
We want to leave together, and Badger, we're hoping that you'll come with us.
Oh, okay. Oh god, why is this actually a dilemma?
What's wrong?
There are people here that need to get out. If I leave them, I'm very scared a lot of people will die.
I know that you've been with those guys for a long time. I know that you care about them. Me personally, all I care about is you guys. You guys are my friends, and I want to get you out of here. And I think that if it means leaving people behind, then that's just what you have to do. I mean, there's no possible way we can escape with everyone. And also, aren't they like some kind of religious group or not?
They're not religious. They just want to see the stars again. That's all they want.
I don't want to leave you here. Dude.
I don't want to leave you guys here either. I really, really don't.
Sorry,
but if you have the chance, you have to take that chance.
Badger had been torn. Loyal to her new friends the stars, yet tempted by the possibility of leaving the endless IKEA behind. Would she be able to live with herself if she chose to leave her new friends for her old ones?
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to come with us, Badger? Are you sure? This is your last chance. We're leaving.
Oh, last chance, Badger.
After much hesitation, she eventually agreed to come along, if only to scout the route.
Guys, what's our Panlander's chant gonna be?
Alright guys, hang left wall.
Got real quiet. We're locked in.
We're all so f***ing locked out.
Among Us.
Everybody hold.
Right. This is right.
All right.
Be careful not to
fall.
Whoa. Yeah, really be careful not to fall down. Okay guys, here's the door. That's the door. You have to click the button for the door to open.
Be so careful.
Keep all limbs in the elevator.
Oh god. Wait, you guys...
Are we gonna fit everyone in?
Then B, then 1.
Two?
Yeah, we're going out.
Excuse me.
Oh, the Roman.
Go down.
Guys, follow.
Follow me. Oh my god, follow me.
Wait, is that the exit? Question mark? Question mark? Did we make it?
Wait, what?
No way.
Where the
The Panlanders had successfully escaped, but they were still subject to the Foundation, which made sure none of them were D-class in hiding. The group was stripped of all their possessions and subjected to intensive questioning by on-site Foundation personnel, but the Foundation promised they'd all be returning to their normal lives. The next morning, Badger chose a fateful decision. They chose to go back, to return into the IKEA, with the help of Mr. M. Games. Using the information that they'd found, they could bring everyone out. She believed that. Unfortunately, in their haste, they never got the chance to say goodbye. So Kavzi was left wondering what had happened to her best friend.
Oh,
Where did
there's
Badger
a barrel
go?
block.
Where's Badger?
Okay, no, here. For the chest, if you don't have one.
Casey, you scared. Where did Badger go? You scared me. I'm sorry. But where's Badger? Is she here?
Badger?
Once the researchers determined the Panlanders had provided all information and gear they could, Foundation amnestics were administered. Memories of their time inside the anomaly were wiped clean, and they were returned to the IKEA parking lot.
Back up a bit.
This is our car?
I'll see you on the other side, my friend.
Of course, I can only wonder what was going through Kanzi's head as she was handed the potion, and if she would take it. Her friends one way, her best friend, Badger, another. In the end, she decided to leave, is hoping that Badger would somehow make her way back out. But now, they could celebrate and enjoy their new lives that they'd re-earned. But little did they know during all of this celebration that someone else was watching them.
Wait, what does it say? We need to go shopping? Wait, yeah, we haven't actually gone to IKEA
why
yet.
am I slowed right now? What
Guys, who's that ominous figure peering at us?
Hello?
Casey, keep your gun at the ready.
Hey, whoa.
I need you all to halt immediately. You guys are from inside?
Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, inside where?
We just left.
And you're not
Wait,
from the
didn't we?
Foundation?
I don't even remember going to IKEA.
Please come in single file.
A single
Or else I'll have to use force.
Single file?
Use force.
What's going on?
Wait, who are you, bro?
I mean...
It's time for that later. Follow me now.
Oh. Are we going, guys?
Alright, hey, why don't we wait?
I don't have my car keys anyway, so I guess.
Yeah, I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Oh, he has a gun.
No, he's a gun.
Oh, whoa.
Listen to the person with the gun.
Just listen, guys.
Get in the back of the truck.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're surely getting kidnapped.
I'm scared.
The mysterious stranger seemed to be taking them somewhere, but where that could be, they could only wonder.
My head hurts. We need
Thanks
to
for
go
cooperating,
to
everyone. Come with me. I'll explain everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa, what is this?
What is this place?
Where did you take us?
What the heck?
I don't think we're the IKEA anymore.
I don't think this is IKEA.
Whoa.
Yeah,
this is definitely not an IKEA, guys.
Take a seat. Take a seat. Firstly, and I know this sounds insane, but you were not just in an ordinary IKEA. You were trapped within an anomaly, SCP-3008, a building that appears to be a regular store on the outside, but inside waits an infinite labyrinthian hellscape. But you're all probably wondering who I am. I represent the Chaos Insurgency. We're former Foundation members who, upon realizing the disgusting, inhuman practices of the Foundation, banded together to stop them. We've been tracking the operations within 3008 since you were all trapped. It's all in this report. Intercepted transmissions from the Foundation in confirming your entrapment. Missing persons reports from your families that the Foundation had buried.
The heck?
I'm going to be honest with you all right now. I need your help. My scouting team was intercepted yesterday and neutralized by Foundation security. I'm the only one left, and I'm completely cut off here.
Why do you need us to do this? We literally just got here. Like, we want to go shopping. Like, we're just some random people.
You've demonstrated your resourcefulness by escaping once. It's time to go back in and do it again.
Escaping once?
Escaping once?
Escape?
What do you mean?
I feel
There might be
like you're
some-
leaving out half the story here. We
What?
didn't do anything in there.
The SCP Foundation is a corrupt institute who had decided to play God with the lives of innocents like rats in the pursuit of research. They wiped all your memories with high-potency amnestics before releasing you.
How do we know,
You know-
this isn't just some huge elaborate prank? I mean, this is just crazy.
Switch. I mean, that would kind of explain why I have this in my pocket.
I also have stuff in my pocket. A cooking pot?
It also
This
explains my
was from
shopping
IKEA.
list. My shopping list. It said to save them. Are there more people in the IKEA?
There are not only people trapped inside involuntarily, but there are also supernatural beings that are hunting down and killing you for data that the SCP Foundation is using. There will be people inside who will recognize you, even though you may not remember them due to your memory ailments. We're going to leverage these connections and get more people to help fight for our cause and free everyone who's trapped inside. Now, all of you, come with me. You can use a good rest.
While the Panlanders had escaped IKEA, life inside didn't stop. In their absence, settlements expanded. The Citadel had now formed close relations with the GOC and the Stars, and were becoming one of the most powerful coalitions in the IKEA. And various trade routes were formed between groups. One of the major settlements leading these trades was Pillar 7 Imports, run by Gala Spring. It offered a variety of raw materials, scavenged goods, and even plushies.
But, you know, even, like I said before, even in a purgatory like this, capitalism thrives.
A second IKEA grand opening was also announced, headed by Lego Batman lover. An IKEA within an IKEA. I went to check it out myself and was met with quite the surprise of how far this IKEA-ception went.
This is the IKEA, in 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 the IKEA,
Yes, thank you.
There also, of course, was a mini IKEA built by Not Comic and his group. Back over at the Stars, things had been busy. They'd remodeled their entire pillar, and a new restaurant, Five Nights at Freddy's, had just recently been attached. The main builder, Spike the Wolf, would often be handing out pizzas, so long as the customer could get their trivia correct.
What game is Baby in?
FNAF sister location.
Good job! Heck yes, you got that right.
Hey.
It seemed things were quite prosperous for now, and people were getting by quite well. Most didn't even want to look for the exit, given the danger, and they were content, living their new lives in this place, living in relative happiness. Well, for those that weren't imprisoned by Nay, of course.
Whoa.
Thank you all for your cooperation. We're going to be forming a temporary task force, named the Autonomous Unprecedented Raiding Unit, codename Aura. I'm going to be supplying you all with equipment.
Whoa.
To help liberate.
Whoa.
To help liberate.
Shiny.
All civilians trapped inside SCP-3008 and destroy the Foundation presence there. Please grab your equipment.
Oh.
This operation will be dangerous. There is a chance that none of you, make it out alive. But this is one of the risks that we have to take for the freedoms of all of humanity in this unprecedented time of control and hate. The SCP Foundation wanted to treat you as expendable, but I am liberating you all. Come with me now. We're going to be returning to the facility.
Led by Ori Cat, the Panlanders had now become a part of the Chaos Insurgency and were ready to head back into the IKEA, a place they had just escaped. But now they were willing to go through it again, if it meant getting others out, even if they weren't the best trained soldiers.
I don't have a shield, guys.
Delivery.
We don't have a scheduled delivery for today. I'll need to check the contents of the truck.
Okay, proceed.
Our backup is on.
Go, go, go!
Alright, what now?
On my mark, gang.
I remember there was like a
We have to
bathroom
find the
here
bathroom.
for this last time. Yeah.
Up and around. Fresh IKEA air.
Guys, it's time to get to work.
The Chaos Insurgency had made it inside, but now they needed to find allies. So they made contact with the stars first.
Boreas.
Hello?
Boreas, is that you?
Boreas, we
Hi.
need to meet
Boreas.
with you.
Oh my god! What?
Hello, hello.
Hello, Forius.
Okay.
Thanks for meeting with us today. You might recognize
Yeah.
the people here in this meeting, but they're currently suffering amnesia effects administered to them by the SCP Foundation. They've joined the Chaos Insurgency as part of the Aura Task Force. We'll be freeing all civilians from inside the IKEA and liberating it from the Foundation, and we want your help as a key player in achieving these goals.
Flyer distribution schedule.
So was this all planned?
They spoke of the Foundation, of the lies, of how the Foundation had covered up the incident. That all of this was some sort of experiment to them. Chaos asks for the Stars' help, and while the Stars weren't necessarily good fighters, they would help however they could. Hearing some familiar voices, Badger came to investigate, and there was a bittersweet reunion between the two friends. She couldn't believe that they too had re-entered the IKEA. But Kavzi made a promise that they would get everyone out together. This time, no one was to be left behind. Planning where to go next, Forius gave them coordinates to the Citadel. Since it was composed of mostly D-class personnel, it was very likely that they would share a common enemy. The Citadel was still ruled by Emperor Cursed, and though some under him questioned his motives and sanity, there was no doubt that he was seen as the face of the D-class. However, there was another camp of D-class that disagreed with his views about staying. But given the external threats they faced, and the growing power of Nay, they knew they needed to unite. So Cursed met with Blanco to discuss the matter, and hoping to put aside ideology for the sake of all of the D-class futures.
Honestly, I think if you guys help come over here, and we can start getting rid of the creatures that lurk in this IKEA, such as Tamer, and this twisted ideas of tormenting people just because of who they once were. Honestly, I think we could really start something. Show that we are the people that they must turn to.
Agreed.
Perfect.
An alliance between the two D-class leaders was formed. The Sign of Trust. With most of the D-class now united under one banner, they believed they would be unstoppable and could now stand against Tamer. Emperor Cursed envisioned his own utopia within IKEA, and now it was even closer within reach.
Everybody inside, everybody inside. Tomorrow I will not be here.
Oh my!
Deal
Look
with
outside.
any problems
I can't
in the
see
nest,
anything.
Okay.
I'm blind.
There's like 50 employees.
What?
They're
I
coming
don't
towards
see
us.
dogs.
They're coming towards us.
I don't see anything.
Get away from them. Get away, because they're like...
At the gate.
Oh, they're in, they're in.
The store is now closed. Please exit the building.
Oh shit! We got tanks inside. We got tanks inside.
Oh my god, they're getting over.
No!
Let's go, just take it.
Don't walk.
When the Citadel was in need, Chaos Insurgency came to their aid. A few of the D-Class owed them their life, and Cursed saw a very powerful friendship and alliance that could be formed here. Chaos's actions immediately rallied all D-Class to their cause. Cursed was certainly looking forward to what this new alliance could bring for him. It seemed the D-Class reunited, and Chaos had found powerful allies. But despite this moment of unity, there was still the issue between the Citadel and Ney. Both groups hadn't directly confronted each other yet, but it was only a matter of time. The rest of the IKEA didn't want war, and they believed it would be in everyone's best interests to establish some kind of peace. So the Stars put together a peace summit, inviting both the Citadel and Ney to speak on neutral ground and put their problems aside. The Citadel, however, never arrived.
The meeting is.
Wait,
what?
What happened?
Citadel started having infighting, and now they're not.
Chaos
gonna be
people,
able to
come here,
so...
Chaos.
Infighting.
Alright,
alright. Hang on,
Thank you so
wait.
much.
We'll be back. Let's quickly retrieve back to the base.
Behind the scenes, the Citadel was running into political issues. The Citadel's council believed Curse didn't listen to them and often made decisions without their input.
Shadow closing
We
in
need
5
to
minutes.
have some words, and we need to make some big changes.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that we need to be more organized.
Yeah,
I mean,
He would often treat them as lesser, even though they did all the work. Originally, they intended to have him killed, but after discussion, the council decided to propose elections for a peaceful transition of power. The lead councillor, Inesco, faced the best chance, and was well liked amongst many of the Citadel's allies, including the GOC, who sent a representative to meet in private to discuss the matter at hand.
Yesterday, I was talking with Cursed, and he happened to mention that there was conspiracy among the Citadel members against him.
I see. That's
You know
not
anything
great.
about that?
I know it's. There's been talks of a while of doing something. Me and a few other council members have had issues, but we think we've come to a solution. We're going to talk to Chris about it later today, and hopefully everything will be resolved peacefully, but we're very worried about his reaction.
For the future, keep in mind that I support you more than Curse.
Thank you so much. I really hope the best for the Citadel. The people are the most important thing in the world to me, and I want to give them the best future possible.
Inesco was worried about what Cursed would do, but Avery promised that the GOC would fully support them should anything go wrong.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Meet with you, and I was like, yeah. So we had a meeting, and he was like, hey, I think you literally should call for election and run against Cursed.
Holy no way.
And they said
No way.
and they said that they support it.
Election begins soon! Pile in!
Citizens of the Citadel, children of second chances, the people of a new world, welcome to the coronation of your head of defense and war. I extend my thanks out to all of you for coming and for your support. I look around and see something truly beautiful, a city thriving in a world they thought to be hostile. Thank you for believing in your second chance and helping me build the greatest empire where freedom is not a myth, but a reality. Some people are not so free. Some lay beyond our walls, and there may even be some rats in our very own nest. To combat these dangers, it is with great joy that I announce Awe the King as your head guard.
Thank you, my lord. Hello, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, I am Awe the King 15, and I am your new captain of the guard. I am fully dedicated to protecting our way of life and am fully prepared for the role. I would like to thank my fellow council members and congratulate them on what they have done for us. On the topic of fellow council members, I received some news recently from my lieutenant. News concerning said council members. News of treason. Guards, seize them.
Who?
me please explain what is happening right now? I don't.
Stop. Anyone that harms anyone that harms.
The council was now on the run for fear of arrest or execution. But what had gone wrong? How had Kirsch found out? And what had he been told? Seeking to secure his own position of power, a Neustude had turned the council over, informing the Citadel's head guard, Awe the King, of the coup. Owing a debt to the stars, Chaos forces intervened to protect Jupiter.
Thank you.
Thank you. On edge.
Is the Citadel?
You gotta stay with us though.
Yes, I know.
It'll
be alright. Can we get the stars? I need to get the stars.
As the other Citadel Council fled arrest, they sought refuge with the Global Occult Coalition. Fulfilling their promise, the GOC intended to keep them safe. The Citadel, once a symbol of D-class unity, became split beyond repair.
They are wanted alive.
This
for the
is
Citadel
not
so
what
they
we
can
agreed
be
upon.
arrested.
This is not what you agreed upon.
I'm sorry, guys.
Make sure it
doesn't even have.
Night then fell over the IKEA, and Nay, having learned of the Citadel's internal collapse, prepared to investigate. But were soon attacked by staff.
Oh my god, they're climbing the walls!
Yeah, at the moment.
Oh, I'm gonna. Excuse me. What? You might want to go upstairs.
Go upstairs.
You got loaded.
Big walls.
Big one.
Oh my god. All of this are Asian red.
They decided to ignore them, running past and going straight to the Citadel. But the Citadel was facing a staff problem of their own.
Here's what's happening. They're coming with the southwest wall, and we have a flank.
Yeah,
They're going to be flanked by Blanco.
Kirst was informed that Tamer was on the move, and Nay would be here very soon. So he called his banners, but given his actions against his own council, not one of his former allies would attempt to help. The D-Class and the Chaos Alliance were on their own. And in an accident of fate, Kirst fell from the wall and, swarmed by staff, was dead.
Oh my god! What?
Whoa!
But with Kirst dead, the Citadel Council members believed they may be able to return to their former home. However, they were unaware of the new danger that was lurking outside it.
Hold fire. We're here to talk.
There's so many of them.
Bro, they want to talk. Yeah, they want to talk.
They said they're here to talk.
Nah. We need to charge it. We need to charge it.
They're saying they need to charge us. Okay. Okay.
With things going nowhere, Tamer knew there would be no negotiation with the criminals. Peace was no longer an option, and a trap was set.
There's so many. Wait. A noise.
Hey, Danilo.
Hey.
Shots fired! There's so many shots. There's so many of them. Oh my god.
May forces deliberately drew out the Citadel's strongest remaining fighters, luring them away from their defenses into a carefully planned ambush. With the Citadel's best fighters dead, a counterattack was launched on the weakened Citadel, but the GOC found themselves caught in the crossfire.
Alright! Let's kill some people, shall we?
No survivors.
Where are they?
Oh, we got two legs.
Go this way.
Wait, listen. I'm not.
Let's go!
Chaos forces arrived soon after, and now they sought answers, as well as hoping to achieve their main goal of finding more individuals to fight back against the Foundation. Obviously, the Citadel wasn't going to be able to do that anymore, so they need to make new allies. Perhaps Nay would be willing to listen to them. Tamer had no interest in leaving the IKEA, nor did he care about the Foundation. He also denied the rumors that Ney was executing or arresting D-Class
He
personnel.
thinks that they're death row inmates and he thinks that they deserve to die.
They are death row inmates. They're criminals.
Why
It's
did you
day 4.
come here? Why did you come raid the Citadel?
Because
why come to the Citadel?
now you're
Why
finally
not
letting
just
me
leave
speak.
him alone?
Because the Citadel leader wanted to speak with me. He
That's
called
not
me
true.
over. He wanted to have a meeting at the Stars base. He
At the
came half
Stars
an hour
base,
too
not
late.
at the Citadel.
And you know what? We went to the Stars base, and you know what they told us? There's
So why did you
infighting.
come here? Why did you come armored
Because
up?
they said there's infighting at the
Tamer attempted to explain the situation and how he'd ended up there, but eventually, Chaos had heard enough.
Hi. Oh wow.
Oh,
He has a
hello,
gun.
hello. This is an active shooting zone. We should not go closer.
Get them,
Despite the element of surprise, Ney's armor and shields kept them alive against Chaos's AK-47s. Ney's numbers and paramilitary training forced Chaos to retreat, knowing they'd need more allies if they intended to take Tamer down and free the D-Class. The other members of the Citadel were forced to retreat, some going to the Stars, others going into hiding. Once the members of the Citadel believed that Tamer had finally left, they returned to their home, to find it in ruins. And they hosted a funeral for their fallen members and their emperor cursed.
In the short history of our nation, when our emperor cursed perished in battles. I believe that he now watches over us in the hallowed halls of IKEA. We will now seek to avenge him and fight on in his name by killing Tamer, the man who he seeks to destroy, and also the traitors who betrayed him. We are now going to be known as the Fallen, as the Citadel is no more. Here. Yeah, there we go. Praise the God Emperor.
The Citadel had fallen. Cursed, perfect utopia had collapsed with him in death.
Greetings, operatives. You were summoned because the situation at Site 3008 has advanced beyond the capacity of standard protocol. Yesterday, Chaos insurgents breached the perimeter. They neutralized half of the on-site personnel and forced their way into the IKEA anomaly. Their presence inside SCP-3008 is a catastrophic threat. Not just to our world, but to every dimension connected to the anomaly should a containment breach occur. You are the hand that strikes. You have ended wars before they began, erased disasters before the world even learned to fear them. And now the Foundation requires your hand once more. Their objectives are simple. Enter the facility, neutralize all Chaos Insurgency assets and any collaborators. When the world wakes up tomorrow, it will never know what you saved it from. It will never know you. That is the burden you carry. That is the burden we all share. Secure, contain, protect. Failure is not an option.
Got this. Hey gentlemen, lock in. Alright.
I think I might.
Yeah,
I'll just die on impact. I'm gonna be honest.
Alpha 1, we have a current shot going. but who need to watch?
Team B go left, Team A go right. Team B go left.
Led by Vestova, the newly assembled mobile task force prepared to enter the facility. For most of them, this would be their first deployment. There was no guarantee any of them would return, but every one of them understood the risk the moment they accepted the assignment. As Vestova began his mission briefing, an unexpected development halted the operation.
Worker class anomalies unless mission critical or immediate self-defense. We're only to engage when objective or team survival depends on it, or containment/assassination has been explicitly authorized by site command. Immediate abort if we encounter the anomalies Hubert or regional manager. Withdraw and call for heavy ordnance.
Understood, Commander. Yep. We'll all meet back.
See you guys
Hello?
soon.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. We come here we want to speak to your leader.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Hi,
we've got some info about chaos.
we have, yes, like Mass says, information about the Chaos Insurgency, and we'd like to make a trade with you.
2 D-Class had emerged from the facility. Mr. Moss, a former council member of the Fallen Citadel, and Byzantonia. In exchange for their freedom, they offered information about the inside. Names, locations, and potential allies of Chaos operatives that were still active within the IKEA. After a brief deliberation, he accepted their terms. Their freedom would be conditional, earned only by helping the task force locate and dismantle remaining Chaos elements inside the anomaly.
Alright. Let's go.
Team, stay together.
We're on
the stairs, I'd imagine. Team
okay.
Hey, wait, make sure.
Hold on. Everyone's team. Team A goes in. Team Aspergus goes in first.
Team A.
Guys, this is on the floor.
Looks like it's working.
Team Alpha.
Line up on me. Yeah, we did.
What the f was that?
Weapons ready. We don't know it's ahead of us. Don't think those are side guards.
I don't know.
Oh,
it's ready your weapons.
Informants. It's our class team informants.
Sorry,
Someone get a pickaxe.
Okay.
One at a time.
Yeah, look, one up.
Holy sh!
Oh, I don't like
Team A.
this.
Okay,
hold
Team
on.
B, you need to stay back. Team B. Like split. We need to be split.
Everyone on me. Let's go. Lock in.
Team B, you guys take the informants with you.
They'd now entered inside, and Vestova divided the task force into 2 units. Team A would remain under his direct command. Team B would be led by Nuxes. The plan was simple in theory. 2 smaller teams could cover more ground and minimize attention, but it was a calculated risk. Splitting forces inside the basement meant one team could get lost, or worse. The D-Class personnel stayed back with Team B, and they volunteered their assistance as navigators, being familiar with the lower levels of the facility. Both teams planned to regroup topside once they found an exit.
One down.
We don't take any fall damage.
Oh, person? Or not person. Christ. Crap. Oh, I see light.
Okay. In confined spaces, you probably want to use melee weapons instead of guns.
I don't know. I think a minigun's effective in any form of location.
I mean, that is fair.
Let's head out. Let's go.
Alright, be careful here. Because we need to go through that vent. I don't know, would you like me to go first?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. If we have to drop down, as long as we keep moving, we're safe.
Okay. Which way? You lead the way.
It's forward.
Excuse me, the store is not open.
We can't stay here.
Where's ice? Alright, we have to go. We have to go. We will tell them. I'm on. No. Oh my god.
Oh. That's not ours, is it?
That is ours.
Is it?
That
What?
was really bad. How did that happen?
What? How did he?
There's no way. Just go. Follow them. Just go. We have to go. Let's go. Lead the way. Let's lead the way. Let's go.
Antonia.
This is Cursed was dead, killed by staff before anyone could reach him. But turning back wasn't an option. Stopping meant more deaths, so they pressed forward, eventually finding their way to safe haven, where they could catch their breath.
Yeah, here we are.
I need a breather. Oh my god.
I know.
That did not go to plan at all.
And then finally, into the IKEA above. Now all they had to do was regroup with Vestova and discuss the next plan of action. Team A had also made it into the IKEA without any losses, and were meeting with an inside agent, Knox, who had been implanted among the civilians. This agent had been gathering information over the past few days on every single group, as well as their known coordinates for their base of operations. Upon his suggestion, they decided to regroup at the GOC, which had a negative view of the Chaos Insurgents. According to them, the Chaos agents had been sighted near the Stars settlement. With the target identified, the MTF quickly mobilized.
All the GOC members, let's just all head out. I don't want us to be split up.
Not bad.
Holy shit.
Oh, there's stars. Who said that point?
Wow.
Is that a good or a bad
MTF.
GOC and MTF. GOC and MTF.
What's signal?
Wait, it's cancer shirts!
Watch out, move.
Kovzi was spotted, and the Foundation was closing in. Chaos needed to think of something fast. As there were no name tags, they hastily changed armor to hide their appearances.
Whoa.
And I think we have to make a second.
Hello?
I don't know. Hello?
Do we have all the MTF?
Let's guard the door.
The disguise worked, but not everyone was safe just yet.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to that. Whoa!
Hey.
Hey, there should be no fighting on these grounds.
Why are you here?
We're not shooting you guys. You guys are
Everyone get in quickly.
I'm gonna throw.
Chaos is here.
What was that?
Do I blast a head though?
Chaos? Yeah, what the hell is going on?
Everyone on the ground.
Trap him. Don't let him go.
Everyone in the corner. Everyone in the corner.
Get back.
Let's go. Everyone on the ground. Everyone on the ground. Do not get up unless we command you to. Get on the ground.
In the chaos and confusion of the raid, Ori, leader of the Chaos Insurgency, was able to slip past, vanishing back into the endless aisles of the IKEA. The mobile task force had failed to neutralize their primary target, but the hunt was far from over. The following day, the MTF met up with an old man, Bobster, one of the longest known survivors inside the IKEA. He claimed that he had been trapped in the store for decades, and he despised his new Chaos neighbors who were causing trouble. According to him, he knew exactly where they were hiding. The task force followed his lead.
hairdryer's ready.
Raiding their base, once again, Chaos managed to slip away. All except one.
You gotta. There's a. There's.
What's that? Shoot him outside.
He's with Chaos?
Okay.
Aster had been lured into the trap by the same civilians he trusted, ones that he hoped to save.
He's Chaos?
Interesting.
Yeah, he's Chaos. That's the Chaos bit. That's the Chaos bit. Kill him. Drop him.
He was one of the first Panlanders to escape, and now, one of the first Panlanders to die. But he had bought time, and Chaos had once again dissolved into the maze of the IKEA. They could be anywhere. With no remaining leads, Vestova turned to another group that he heard was openly opposing Chaos.
Hello, MTF. How can I help you?
So, hello, Tamer. We've heard some interesting information about you and your conflict with a certain group called the Chaos Insurgency.
At the meeting, the GOC also wanted to have a few words with Tamer, their anger still fresh over the death of Inesco and a few of their own members the day before.
We were going to use that to attack Chaos. Then we show up, and you kill one of our guys. Don't tell me that we're not in this, alright?
Listen. I apologize for your loss. However, I can assure you that I have never given the command to kill anyone who looks blue and has not attacked us, okay? Here's the situation. We only killed anyone who attacked us first. We're no savages. All we want to do is lock up the D-Class, Mr. Smurf. Anyways.
Okay, listen. Right. So, at the end of the day, Chaos Insurgency are a big issue for mostly everyone here. They should be ended or killed here and now.
Well, I have no love for the Chaos Insurgency. If you know where they are, go ahead, kill them. If you want us to help you, sure, but we will want something in return.
Despite their differences in goals, eventually Tamer reached an accord with Vestova. Ney would assist in the elimination of the Chaos Insurgency and their allies. The MTF would aid in the capture and containment of every remaining D-Class. Chaos was no longer being hunted by one powerful enemy, but two. And for their allies, it seemed like the walls were slowly closing in. Tensions were coming to a head, and Tamer issued an ultimatum across the entire store. Any settlement found harboring D-Class personnel were ordered to surrender them immediately and transport them to Ney Base. Those who refused would be labeled public enemies of IKEA and dealt with accordingly. All groups were given until the end of the day to comply. Ney began detaining civilians for questioning, while the MTF moved throughout the store, interrogating groups at gunpoint. But before anything else in the store occurred, something unusual happened.
Like the visitor? Okay.
Me and Malum cruise.
Can't see
I'll drop water.
Drop water.
Okay.
Everybody, pillar up.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Bill, are we gonna make it out?
We can make it. We're gonna get back to Avery and the rest of them. They're waiting for us on the other side of the map. Do you have
Did you see
any
that guy?
food?
The lights in the store suddenly went out. A store-wide blackout had occurred, and a permanent darkness effect was applied to players.
Jesus.
But there were other things lurking in the dark now too.
Big guys here. We got spawners.
Oh no.
Tall, shadowed employees, entities usually seen only deep in the basement, began appearing on the surface level. Survivors started referring to them by a single name, Hubert.
Noise.
Yeah. Oh my god. Not again.
Holy shit, there's a Hubert, there's a Hubert, there's a Hubert, there's a Hubert.
A what?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
They were slow, but a single hit could kill any player in full iron. Movement in the dark became incredibly dangerous, and every group was now trapped inside their base.
Don't go outside! Don't go outside!
That's the big guy, that's the big guy, that's the big guy. Come again.
But some believe they knew of a solution.
There is 2 generator rooms. Me and Rybeen have both activated them. One's blocked off by bedrock now, I believe.
That's the one that's blocked.
Generator rooms, located deep within the basement, could restore power to the store, but few wanted to do so themselves, given the risk, believing that someone else would.
Alright, arsonists.
We gotta go.
Okay, hang on. Let's go all the way up.
Yeah, no, it's time.
A small group, led by Crafting Badger, volunteered to descend into the basement and locate the power room. Thankfully, the Star's base had been built upon one of the 3 known basement entrances. So when they were ready, they ventured down into the unknown.
Nope, we do this together. Alright, this is our time. Let's light this candle.
Is this okay.
Stay close together, okay?
Yeah, we're ready.
Stay close together.
Do you all know where the power room is?
Generally, yeah.
Okay. Keep following.
This is so fucking okay.
It's fine. Good. I don't have to do it myself.
Here we are.
Oh, okay.
Power room B. Let's get in here.
Get it.
Does anyone have their pickaxe and their hotbar?
I got it.
Light this candle.
Okay, we did it! We did it!
We did it! The arsonists!
Yeah!
Navigating the lower levels in darkness, they managed to restore electricity to the store, ending the blackout. But now the deadline for Nay's ultimatum was approaching, so a secret meeting was arranged at the Stars. Representatives from the Fallen, Chaos, rebel groups, and the surviving members of the Citadel Council gathered together. Some still didn't trust each other, but they all shared the same concerns. If Nay and the MTF continued unchecked, more settlements could fall, and more D-class or even civilians would die. Willing to set their differences aside, a new powerful alliance was formed amongst those gathered, named the Constellation. Mothballs took charge of their few remaining D-class, Crafting Badger leading the Stars, and Ori leading Chaos, intent to ambush and kill Tamer once and for all, bringing Nay down with him.
We've been hunted long enough. For the D-class, for every settlement, this ends now.
If this is how we die, though, let's go in a blaze of glory. What do you say?
They arrived at Pillar 11, but Tamer was gone. With their primary target missing, the group chose to do what damage they could, and free the prisoners trapped inside. Tamer had been out investigating other bases, and now he was at the Stars, investigating a strange report that he'd heard from one of his men.
We heard that there was a potential form-up of multiple nations happening here, a roundup of all common interests to maybe even oppose us.
No, I fear not.
Forius, however, seemed to be stalling for time, and he immediately knew something was wrong. Tamer gathered his men and moved quickly, returning to his base to find out what was going on, now finding it occupied. The Constellation was caught completely off guard. They didn't expect to see Nay return so quickly. Completely surrounded, now they were the ones caught in the ambush.
Let's go. Retake the base. It's all base.
Charge!
Retake the base.
He jumped down. You
Got him.
Okay, he's down.
He's done?
No, the middle's done. No! Bye-bye.
Are you surrounded, Jack? Jack, are you okay?
Oh, I'm not. I'm down.
I'm dead. You're dead. What were you thinking? What were you actually thinking?
The Constellation Alliance took heavy casualties and were forced to scatter. Many of the Chaos insurgents were dead. One of the few that survived was Cosvi. But there was nothing she could do, as her friends were killed. Nay emerged victorious. Despite the Constellation's best efforts, they had lost. And all of the outside equipment that Chaos had brought with them was now in Nay's hands. With the major factions that had planned to oppose them now crippled, Tamer stood largely uncontested. And the question on everyone's mind now was who would dare stand against them.
No, we have to wait for Kat.
We need to get out tomorrow, and it will be okay.
I think we need to
leave the star space. We need to leave the star space because I feel like
Where are we supposed to go if we leave the stars base? Oh my god. Okay.
The stars were grieving for who they had lost. But no one felt the pain more than Cosvi, who had seemingly lost everything and everyone they knew. The friends that she'd started this journey with were now gone, and there was little hope for revenge. What choices did she have, other than just this one?
Who was that? Hey, who are
In her moment of need, someone came looking for her.
Badger?
Badger had found Cosvi, and they felt horrible that there wasn't anything more they could have done. But there was a little bit of hope. If there was anyone that survived, any of her friends in Chaos, they would have gone back to their old base. So Cosvi and Badger set out together to go find them. Maybe there were survivors. And if there were, they would be there. Unfortunately, when they arrived, it was empty. Cosvi truly was the last of Chaos.
Badger, I don't want to do this anymore. Badger, I just want to leave. I want to go home, and I want to forget everything. I want to forget everything about this place.
Excuse me.
I'm scared.
The store is now closed.
No,
Please exit
I don't.
the building.
You're right. You're right.
Badger, let's just go home. Let's just leave. I don't care about the Foundation anymore. I don't care about this place. We can take them with us. I don't care about any of it. If I can make sure that one person makes it out. It's Badger. Badger, that doesn't matter anymore. It's over. There's nothing we can do. But if I can make sure that one person makes it out of here, then I want it to be you, okay? So we can leave. Let's just leave. Okay. Okay. We should go. It's not safe here.
Not right now. It's night. It's less safe to leave.
Okay. Okay.
Hello. Good day.
Brought a lot of guys here. Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They're just security.
Security.
Yeah.
Well, do you wanna go inside?
That would be amazing. Can we take a seat maybe inside? You have a
Sure.
place. Wonderful. Alright, scan the perimeter.
Care for a drink? I've got banana smoothie for you.
I'd love a drink. That would be amazing. Thank you very much. Can I take a seat?
Of course.
Wonderful. Thank you. Alright, this of course seems very strange, very sudden that we arrive here, but you don't need to worry at all. We are part of the NAE, and you might have heard of us. You might even know who I am. We've been going around from settlement to settlement, because as you know, the IKEA lately has been a bit of a mess. The reason I'm here is mostly because of a certain group of people. The D-class personnel. Does that name ring a bell?
D-class? No, I'm not very familiar with these events.
The D-class are a group of highly vicious, murderous, villainous people that have been set free into the wonderful IKEA. And they've been providing me and my soldiers over here with hefty headaches lately. Well, it's been my job to sort it out. You care if I, get a bit more of this drink? It's very nice.
Oh, more?
Yeah, that would be wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not very familiar with the service events, but there have been no people near here.
You've got a very lively settlement here, don't you?
Yeah.
And you say you've never had any other visitors?
Oh, not as many as you have brought here today.
Well, we'll be short-visit. I do need to get my job done, though. Here's the situation. They will search the house, and should you be lying, and should there be D-class somewhere here, it would not be the best outcome for you and the people living on your settlement. Or you could now be truthful with me and tell me exactly if and where they are, and in opposite, you will actually not be met with any hostility. Quite the opposite. You will be rewarded. And that reward would be that my soldiers will no longer be harassing you or any of your settlement's citizens from now on. You're sheltering D-class, aren't you? Point them out exactly. It was a wonderful stay. I thank you for this delicious banana smoothie. Amazing. I thank you once again. It was a wonderful stay. My ladies, have a look inside. We've got some company, you see. I wish you the best of luck, as I said, in the coming days. Stay safe. The IKEA is one dangerous place. However, you do not need to worry. From now on, things are going to be much more in order. Adieu.
No D-Class were safe, as Tamer now had full military control over the IKEA. With Chaos now dead, the MTF fulfilled their end of the bargain, and delivered a number of D-Class back to Tamer's base. Safe to say he was quite satisfied with their capture.
Right. Dear D-Class, welcome. You've all been captured. And, well, it's not really a surprise you guys found each other here, seeing that you're all filthy criminals. Death row inmates, to be exact. Listen, I didn't want it to come this far. However, you guys decided your fate. The Foundation let you in, and all we're doing is dealing with you, accordingly to your crime.
Wait, if I go up there, would I survive?
Look, I didn't...
How about you stand in line? How about that? What do you say?
I didn't hit anybody. I didn't kill... look, I didn't do any harm, okay?
Good, great. How about you join him over there?
That's unfair.
I would like to say Auf Wiedersehen in German, but quite frankly I don't want to see any one of you guys again. So, ready?
Well, what?
Before you shoot, let me say something. You all stand here in your fucking righteousness, aiming your guns at us as you believe that our deaths will vindicate your souls. But know this, Tamer. I'll see you in hell.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. Prepare.
We all end up there eventually.
Present.
I'm innocent.
Long live the Citadel!
Fire! Music to my ears.
Oh, that's an M4A1. I'm kidding.
While the D-Class were being exterminated on the surface level, down in the basement, Bilster, leader of Pillar 6, was currently leading an expedition to find the exit. When he eventually found it, after hours of scouring the basement, safe to say, he was quite ecstatic. However, they were not alone down here.
I don't necessarily like this.
I don't either. Oh, fuck, what was that?
Shift.
An IKEA warden manager now guarded the exit hallway, and if they wanted to escape, they would have to find a way to go past it.
Let's go! Who closed the elevator? No!
Who was waiting at the end? Was that all peculiar?
Do I have access pass required?
What? He's coming!
Who has all? Who has planks? Who has a crafting table?
We can't do shit. Oh.
I got planks. 47. Can you hear me?
I threw. Oh, we're done.
I can't on my stupid ass.
Go! Close the door! Oh my god! Holy!
My god!
Bilster and the few that remained of Pillar 6 had managed to find the elevator. However, his friend Nova, a D-class that he'd met in days past, wasn't with him. I'm sure Bilster hoped that he'd see Nova on the other side, unaware of his current situation.
Me and my group, being Sawyer, as he is the last alive member of my group, and I guess the alliance I'm offering, that we try and escape. I believe that together, we could actually escape. We don't belong in this place. We're trapped here. And at least out there, or might I say down there, we stand a better chance at living than dying in here.
You filthy D-class, with your filthy D-class friends, have been going around the IKEA causing a lot of issues, haven't you? How's that been going for you? Alright, let's get some people in here. Face the wall.
Before you shoot me,
Any last words?
I hope Bilster escapes.
Yeah, kill him.
Nova may not have been able to escape, but his hope that Bilster would be able to came to pass. And the path laid by Pillar 6 would lead for other groups to soon follow. As the GOC and Safe Haven now made their way together to the exit.
Okay. Follow the light bearer. Or the light bearer goes the rear, I guess? I don't know.
I don't know where I'm going either. I'm following from
The
behind.
people with the light know where to go! Follow them! Go. Get it. Okay.
Seeing that the warden was stuck in the elevator, Luam the elf of Safe Haven decided to send it up. And after it wandered out, it gave the rest of the group a clear path to escape. It seemed for the first time that there was hope as people finally left the nightmare that was the IKEA. Of course, not everyone had made it out yet. Back at the stars, they were worried that Nay would retaliate against them, since their group was involved with the attack on Tamer's base. So now they discussed plans for how to move forward.
Can I call a vote real quick with the people here? Do you mind if I do that?
Can you? Yeah, go ahead.
So, all in favor of leaving the Stars base and going to a temporary, smaller location, say aye.
Aye.
All in favor of staying at the Stars base till we can escape, say aye. I think we know what we're doing when the store opens.
The group had voted. They would move out when the store opened again. But by then, it might be too late, as Nay was already on the move.
Hello.
What's up, BJ?
Seeing that Tamer had arrived, some tried to flee.
Vijay, I would not recommend trying to run to Vijay. Okay, well.
Jupiter had to leave her friends behind. Foreus and Kat were thankfully already outside of the Star's base, so they had to watch from a distance as their group was rallied into FNAF.
Follow me.
This entire base is surrounded by our soldiers, by the way, so don't try to escape. We have guns, we have everything.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Last time I came here, I politely asked you. We sat down, we had a wonderful conversation about D-class personnel being harbored here.
Make sure to...
You told me all confidently that there were none. Step forward. What does this guy look like? What does this guy look like? That's a D-class.
You like the power.
What is a D-class doing here? You see where this is an issue.
I was just here because I saw a bunch of people. I want to see what was happening. I apologize.
Alright, kill him.
No! Please! I'm sorry. I'll work for you, please! I'm sorry!
So, following situation.
Tamer had little patience left for the group. They had lied to him countless times, again and again.
Weapon, sorry.
Mr. M. Games.
What?
Do you hold me for an idiot?
No.
I know you were there yesterday. And
Oh,
not
he
only
was?
you... Oh yeah, oh he was. You too.
Oh, damn. It
Who are
didn't
you?
work out. That's peaceable. They just exist.
Wonderful.
They're vibing.
They just exist, right?
I don't know if that's considered.
Stand
vibing
right here.
now.
Alright, let's get some gunners over here. So, let's rethink what happens to people who go against the law. Gentlemen? And you thought it was a great idea to join those people on killing the only people trying to keep you safe from the criminals. You joined the literal D class. Why? Why betray our trust?
Because honestly, this was like the second time I've seen you.
You said you only watched, right?
Yeah, I only watched, and then I.
Wonderful, come over here.
I looked.
You're gonna be watching this guy die.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
step on the wall. Come on, step to the wall, you.
Well, it's been a good one. Take care of the rest for me.
Yeah.
Fine.
Wonderful, wonderful last words he's got.
She ran, by the way. She ran. Alright. It was sweet.
Let her run.
Listen. She ran, but let you go.
Okay. Ran.
Cynthia made a run for it, and managed to escape. The owner of FNAF, Spike, had also escaped before the raid occurred, but now they were dealing with other dangers.
Hey, entity! Spike, just go! Go! Just go, I'm at 1 heart. Spike, no! Spike!
Just run! Just run, guys! Just run!
Oh my god, mass, we gotta go.
Well, Spike. Oh, no. Cat.
Oh my gosh, hi.
Wait,
hi,
oh my god.
hi.
Wait, where are you guys?
Billy.
Hey, they
Look, we have to. I'm right here. We have to go. Okay, look. Ekka's just at like 300. We should move.
Echoes.
We gotta go. Run. That's them.
Please stop. No.
Nay had managed to track down the stars and captured Kat, the co-leader. Stripped of their gear, they were then taken back to Star's base. But that wasn't the only member of Stars that Nay had recently captured.
So, what's your name?
Me? I'm Badger.
Badger. What a wonderful name. That sounds like the name of someone who was planning on killing me yesterday. Could you explain to me why?
Okay, number one, why would I want to kill you?
You tell me.
I quite genuinely do not know who you are.
This is Ava.
Oh, really?
Hello.
All I ever wanted was to keep all these ungrateful shoppers safe. From who? From the D class. The same D class like mothballs. A Class D personnel, aka a death row inmate, who gathered around his other death row inmates. Because you know what? Just like us, they had the same ideology, the same mindset. Kill as many people as possible with no consequences. Guess what? There's always consequences. You are facing them right now.
Now, what I want to say, if I might, listen. Don't kill the stars over this, please.
Damer, we have another one.
During Badger's interrogation, Kat was brought in, and was invited to take a seat at the table, as Badger continued to try and defend the stars.
Yesterday you were being insane and rushing us! It was terrible!
I was.
Okay,
happened
okay, you know
yesterday?
what?
I was-
Kill them.
What?
Now, Catzilla, how would we speak? Are we gonna speak?
In a single short moment, Crafting Badger was killed. Kavzi, her closest friend, arrived only after it was over. She was forced to face the truth that there was nothing more she could do. They were supposed to leave together, but now Kavzi truly was all alone.
Do you want to talk? You're probably, what are you, the leader of the stars? One of the leaders?
I'm one of the leaders, yes, but I've been in my panic room for the past day or two or so.
You sound like you're panicking right now. Is everything alright?
Look around? No, not particularly, but otherwise I'm fine.
Listen, we are people who want the best for you. We're not.
And you want to stay in the IKEA? Yes,
For
I don't
real,
want
for
to leave
real.
it. I don't want to leave.
Alright, stand up. You can leave. Matter of fact, you're gonna leave this place. Follow me.
Promise, I won't come back. I won't bother you.
Walk that way. Just keep walking that way. Be careful though. The monsters are very vicious at this hour. Let's go back.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Unintended permanent head. It's fine. Employees are not
Kat had been spared and was now residing in their panic room, looking down at the stars. A place they would likely never again get the chance to return to. But Kat's other friends were still out there in the store. They would stay with them. They would build a new home. All they had to do was just wait out the night, and then they could go find them and be together again. Once the MTF determined their primary target, Chaos, was no longer an immediate threat, they considered withdrawing from the IKEA. Nay had achieved their goal for them. Their alliance had ended. But as Nay's actions grew increasingly unchecked, the MTF reached a different conclusion. A rogue paramilitary force, openly executing civilians, could not be ignored. Setting aside past conflicts, they formed a temporary alliance with what remained of the Fallen, and moved towards the stars.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Who's
That's understandable.
Never mind. Who's saying right here?
Crack.
Oh, I fell. Here, in. It looks.
Caught completely off guard by the ambush and the overwhelming numbers of staff, Nay was forced into a retreat. When the next day came, the MTF withdrew towards the exit, only to find the GOC waiting outside. The two groups agreed to fortify the perimeter of the IKEA, preparing for the possibility that Nay might attempt a breakout. Reinforcements had been requested, but none would arrive until the night. The stars were also attempting to escape, but Furious refused to leave without her closest friend and co-leader, Kat. So they waited, hidden beneath safe haven, in silence.
Who's that?
Oh, it's Cat.
It's Cat.
Okay, it's Cat.
Oh my god.
Eventually, Cat emerged. They had seen settlements rise and fall. They had watched friends die. But despite this, Cat no longer wanted to leave. His sanity had fractured under the weight of the IKEA. To him, the outside world no longer mattered. This place was their home now.
We still have things to do here. We still have the stars.
No, we don't.
We have things
We don't
to do
have anything
outside.
to do.
We have
We don't have
lives
anything to
get
do
back.
here. We need to go.
No, but the stars, this isn't where the stars is going.
The stars are outside, Cat. The stars are outside.
There's no stars.
Cat, listen to me. The stars are outside. We're gonna go see the stars.
The stars weren't out there. They were here. They had built the stars. They couldn't leave them behind. When the others tried to leave, Cat believed they were abandoning him forever. And something inside him finally broke.
Just cobwebs.
We have to move.
Stay away. Cat.
Cat,
what are you doing? We need to leave.
We need to go.
Get a hold of yourself. You can't stop everyone from leaving.
Yeah, you cannot leave yet. The stars are not. Come on.
The stars are outside, Cat.
Your own, or you're coming with us, but you can't stop the rest.
I cannot leave.
Cat.
Cat, stop it.
Cat, stop.
Forius was forced to make a choice and shot her best friend.
Let's go.
No.
We gotta go.
I don't think she's gonna want to.
We just have to go.
We got it back.
Just
We have to go. We have to go. We have to go now. We have to go now.
There was no time to mourn. The stars left Cat behind and turned their focus back to escape. If they waited any longer, they might not get a chance to leave at all. Back on the surface, Tamer had gathered his remaining forces. Nay was ready to move, preparing to descend into the basement and take the fight directly to the MTF outside. The next few moments could very well decide the fate of the IKEA forever.
They can't shoot us all. We have to charge.
I think we have to.
I
Nay was victorious. Those that survived fled in every direction. Some civilians were taken, while others used the chaos to get away. One of them being Kovsi, taking one final look at the IKEA before leaving it behind. One of the last remaining MTF was Vistova, who challenged Tamer to fight. Tamer, of course, agreed, but knowing that Vistova had far better equipment, wasn't going to fight fair.
Good.
Vistova was dead, but as Tamer looked out, he didn't see any reason to go back to what he once was. He quite liked it in IKEA, and wanted to go back, and also wanted to make sure that everyone else stayed there too.
Oh. No,
I don't know.
don't let the D-class escape. Nah, I'm worse. I want no one to escape.
Mr. Moss was so close to escape, but was executed for being a D-class, while civilians were sent back inside.
I will let you guys live. If I see you guys here again, we will not be speaking, we'll be shooting.
Shoot.
Tamer wasn't interested in guarding the exit indefinitely, so they had a solution to seal it permanently.
Oh, what a wonderful base. It's mine. It's all mine now.
Nay had now established full control over the IKEA. But with all rival factions eliminated or dispersed, the staff only had one place to converge upon.
It's time to document the sins of our actions.
Excuse me.
Guys, we gotta go! We gotta go!
Oh, Slimy's dead. Yes, Slimy's dead.
No, Slimy!
Rest in peace,
Slimy, no, Slimy!
Hello. I'm Cosby of the Chaos Insurgency. You may know me, you may not. Those who did know me are dead. The things I endured, we endured in the IKEA, are indescribable. We've escaped, but I know that none of us will ever be the same. We've seen death and bloodshed. We've lost allies, leaders, friends. But above all else, we are survivors. And I can only hope that one day we can forget about this place. That one day we can find it in ourselves to lead normal lives again. So please, let's go home and mourn our fallen. Let's keep going. For their sakes. It's what they would want. Thank you.
Go, 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 go! Move out. This area looks clear.
The GOC, led by Thomas, sweep the area, hoping to find remnants of survivors. But all they found were more mysteries. Signs of a previous battle, and they could hear strange noises coming from the warehouse.
Target
Yeah.
is in sight. Watch out.
Let's go.
Yeah. Get him up. I don't know how many are here, so just keep an eye
Oh, gang!
Oh no!
The IKEA was obviously still dangerous, but there was nothing more they could do now. Their main goal of trying to find other survivors had come to an end. 200 players had entered into the IKEA. They built homes, they formed settlements, and made new friendships. Now, those places stood empty. Those that lived in them having been killed by the staff, by each other, or perhaps being a part of the lucky few who found a way out. To those still watching, I leave you with this warning. Be careful the next time you go shopping in an IKEA. You never know what might be lurking inside.
It's over. There's nothing I can do. But if I can make sure that one person makes it out of here, then I want it to be you, okay? So we can leave. Let's just leave. I want to go home, and I want to forget everything. I want to forget everything about this place. Guys, what's our Panlander's chant
Kavzi had smuggled an amnesia potion from the Foundation, so her memories of everything that happened in that place, the memories of her friends, of those she lost, were forgotten. And with time, she could return to a normal life once again.
you.